Oh snap, we're back with the more snap video, as today we're gonna play some high evolutionary. I know this card is not particularly new to the vast majority of you, but it is for me. This is one of the cards that was announced right before I stopped playing about a year ago, and then it came out shortly after that. But I was already taking I was already on my let's call it Marvel Snap hiatus when this card was released. I think it was nerfed because it was a little bit too high in power before. I think it was like 6 power. Now it's 4. But man, ever since they announced this card, I was really into it. I thought it was an amazing idea to bring out a little bit of juice from that's a weird expression, from, you know, units without cards without abilities, right? Wasp, Misty Knight, Shocker, Cyclops, the Thing, the Abomination, Hulk, all these cards that are generally vanilla cards that are there for you at the beginning of your collection, but are ultimately going to end up being replaced by better options. It's kind of sad for some of these because honestly, it's not like I care that much about a character like, I don't know, like Misty Knight, or I don't even know who the Abomination is, but it's not like I was a huge Hulk fan. But I love Cyclops and I love Hulk, and being able to actually play them, you know, non-copiumly, is that like an expression? Probably not. It's a big deal. Like, I was really excited. So I decided to take my approach towards the High Evolutionary archetype. I do believe High Evolutionary actually offers a lot of options deck building, though the reality is the main win condition, which is either Abomination or Hulk, like, they are quite tied down to certain archetypes, right? I think one of the best reasons to play High Evolutionary as of now is Cyclops. Cyclops goes from a completely power crept, uninteresting 3-drop, like 3 energy, 4 power, doesn't even do anything. When we have stuff like Kyra running around now, like, there's literally no reason to play Cyclops. But if you slap High Evolutionary onto your deck, all of a sudden he becomes one of the best 3-drops in the game. In case you're wondering, or you live under a rock, you don't know, High Evolutionary will make Cyclops into this. Whenever you end a turn with unspent energy, you afflict 2 enemy cards here with -1 power. So this allows Cyclops to effectively reach between 8 and 10 power for 3 energy. Even more if you extend the game 1 extra turn, which we are doing so here with Magik. Now, this is not a groundbreaking deck by any means. Like, a lot of you guys have seen very similar things like this in the past. Like, my approach at it, and what I really like to venture and when it comes to these synergies, is to explore Moon Girl within this archetype. I really think Moon Girl can very much excel when you're running both Abomination and She-Hulk in the deck. So the game plan is to quite simply develop early on, play Magik, play Cyclops into the lane that's being contested, so you can fight for it, and try to float 1 energy at the very least as often as possible for either Cyclops or Hulk as you're building up your end game Hulk smash. And then you try to play Magik to extend the game to a 7th turn, and on turn 6 you want to skip your turn. So the ideal turn to play Moon Girl in this deck is turn 5. Because you'll be spending 4 energy, you'll be still enabling Cyclops and Hulk, and you will have enough time to really make use of both Abomination and She-Hulk turn 7. If the stars align, turn 6 we skip, we have a Sunspot on the board, soaks up all that and converts it into power as we allow She-Hulk to cost 0 energy. Hopefully we've done our job through Hazmat, Scorpion, Cyclops, and even Wasp, to and also the Thing, to enable a 0 energy Abomination. Maybe like even 1 cost Abomination, but ideally 0 energy Abomination that we've duplicated with Moon Girl, and then we just vomit our hand on turn 7. Obviously, this is not going to happen on a regular basis. Like, we're not going to be able to copy both Abomination and She-Hulk. Like, it really depends on our draws. But I found really solid consistency with this deck at the high ranks. And I really think it's still very much viable. There's different shapes and forms in which this archetype comes. I think the more popular one actually does not play Thing, Abomination, nor Wasp, nor any of these Afflict cards, and it focuses more on Cyclops and Hulk synergy with Misty Knight and potentially Shocker as well to give us some support. But it doesn't really play Moon Girl. This is an approach that's blending in the two win cons, which are Abomination and Hulk. They don't have to go in the same deck, actually, but we are putting them here so that we can benefit from the entire High Evolutionary package, right? But we're running a lot of Afflict synergies to enable Abomination that you won't see present in other variations of this deck, is what I'm trying to say. But by combining these two, like I said, we get to play Moon Girl, and we get to have tremendous value potential in the end game. And overall, it's just a really fun deck, man. Like, that's, what can I say? Like, it just feels so good to play Cyclops and have him actually, you know, be good. Like, I really like the character. I was one of those people that was quite bummed out about Cyclops not really doing anything. You know, it's just, I understand there has to be vanilla units, but Cyclops with his lasers, like, he's just a very thematic character that it just feels wrong to not have him zap shit in Marvel Snap. And with High Evolutionary, you can enable that to happen. I kind of wish that you didn't need to play High Evolutionary to have Cyclops function in a way like this. But at the same time, by having High Evolutionary be a part of the deck requirement, you can enable Cyclops to be stronger than the average 3-drop. So I think it's a worthy price to pay. And man, playing Hulk is a legit win condition. I have heard that this guy used to grow regardless of whether he was in your hand or on the board. Like, if he was in your deck, he would also proceed to grow, which made him extremely consistent. And I guess that was just too good as an endgame threat, so that now you have to have him in hand in order for him to start, you know, enhancing his future smash. The thing about Hulk is that even if you draw him later down the line, because we're playing Magic and we're extending the game one extra turn, we have more chances of drawing him. And on average, you're still getting like a 16 to 18 power Hulk almost every time. It's pretty amazing. It's fresh. As a 6-drop, you know, like, I'm used to playing all sorts of different 6-drops, but Hulk, it's been a while, and being able to use him legitimately to end games feels really neat. And I'm just rambling at this point. It's just a really fun archetype, and I finally got to try it out for myself. And hopefully, you know, you guys enjoy the gameplay that I got for you today, as I'll continue to pump out some content. So some decks will be more innovative than others, right? It is Marvel Snap. There is a 12-card limit, and some archetypes are relatively solved. But don't you worry, I got the spice coming, and I always try to keep, you know, the decks fresh and new and all that stuff. And that is what I do ultimately. And yeah, again, rambling. Love you. Have a soul day. Enjoy the matches. Stay tuned for daily Marvel Snap content. I messed up the order of my outro, so I'm a little bit confused right now. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I did the math wrong. We have Moon Girl with Abomination. We need to enable the Abomination, though, which we can with Hazmat. So we got the tools, but we need to find a way to win Asgard. There we go. We got Magik. They get our Hazmat, which is all right. You took unnecessary risk by playing for 2. It's a Loki deck, bro. I was not expecting the Eliath. I did not play around Eliath. Eliath surprised me. What I was expecting was them to be able to play a bunch of my cards for cheap. So I wanted to go hard in on 2 locations. And I knew that if they developed somewhere, they would have prioritized the left. Because the gap was closer and because there was only 1 unit here, if you think about your opponents, like, okay, I have 3 slots taken here and they have 2 and I'm not that far ahead. That's the location where they're gonna drop a Hulk, right? That's their location where they're gonna drop something big. So that's why I went mid. That's why I went mid and then I went right. So it's like, okay, Eliath on the, yeah, sure, but it was actually more likely that they Eliath where they did. It makes sense. But I wasn't playing around Eliath. I was just playing around like big shit coming down. Because, you know, with Loki, like, it's hard to predict what they're going to do. But they could easily have a Hulk, you know, and just drop that. And I wanted to make sure that I could contest it. Wait, High Evolutionary counters Loki. Oh, they don't have my abilities. Oh, then I should have split. Oh, they don't have my abilities. Oh, I fucking derped. Yeah. I'm so used to just Loki just playing your deck regardless that I didn't think about that. We got Abomination. There's a Castle Blackstone right there. Who has initiative here? We do. That's not good. Okoye. They get an extra energy. This is bad. Oh. That kind of changes things. What if we do you into oh shit. We can halt their draws. We're good to go. This Moon Girl is pretty stonks. Allows us to thing. While still skipping the mana and equipping Hulk. Oh shit. I mean, that's kind of good though. That's good because we still stay ahead. They still have initiative over us because of the gap, but we managed to stay ahead, and now we must. I kind of want to double Hazmat because they have initiative over us. Nah, we just thing in the middle. We thing in the middle. Sebastian Shaw, okay. We kind of have to give up on this lane. Like Sebastian Shaw, they're running very low on cards, so the energy is not really that relevant for them. But Sebastian Shaw is just like the combination of that and Nebula really takes it there. But we just bail on it. We play Sunspot here. Is Hazmat worth? Doesn't really get us. Just gets us 1 point here. Unless they develop more. Now we Hulk Smash. They have 1 extra energy. They have 8 energy in total. They could hood here. They could just go all in mid. What do we think they're gonna do here? It would require specific. Obviously, it's a Silver Surfer deck. It is a Silver Surfer deck. So Brood Surfer would be the most expected play here. Brood Surfer is what, like 6 points here, 6 points here, and then 12, 18, 19. That's 20 points. Holy math. Holy math. Holy math. Day! Calculated. Like, I'm not blaming the loss on a sniper or anything. It's just that, I don't know, his behavior is kind of weird. But I need to factor like Onslaught with Miss Marvel. Like I was actually like ignoring that. Let's go Scorpion. Let's go Scorpion mid because they could have run something like Polaris. Well, there's the Limbo. I want to decide where to Cyclops though. Right now Hazmat is pretty even, but Hazmat allows us to not be vulnerable to Shang-Chi. And I like that. I like that. Very nice. Cyclops! Cyclops! Are you thinking in Spanish or English? I get that question a lot, and I don't know how to answer it. It's because when I'm thinking about the story, I'm thinking in English. But a lot of times I'm just like thinking images. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just don't think. Okay. It's not the, oh wow. Wow, that's nice, right? It must be nice. Yeah, this is not good. But they've already played Nico, so they have no limbo disruption. But I don't want them to gain that much more energy, but I don't know if I can stop it. I don't want to, like... At least we got our Cyclops lane. Wait, before I play Cyclops, I gotta fire my lasers. That's like the most satisfying animation in Snap, I think. I have to skip next turn, so I may just want to shuffle some Vibranium Mines, right? Next turn we're gonna skip for 6. I think we actually want that. Okay, good spawn there for us. We're not going to carry over any energy if we play you, so Hulk is 20 power. So we actually have to, I mean, we could surprise them by just sneaking in here. Though it's very expensive for us to do that. Zola mid is just like nuts though, right? What can we do to beat Zola mid? Zola mid just wins. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh, baby. Middle. They could have gone Jubilee in the middle, and all of a sudden they have no points, right? Like... But, you know, it's a dice roll. Oh, that sucks. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, so they're like a ramp deck there. I'm gonna fill up this location with Wasp and Cyclops. Cyclops will pop off for like 10 points, and Sunspot will also keep on growing. It's not gonna be easy though, because they're not giving us good Abomination hits, but the extra energy could definitely help. Okay, this Hazmat is amazing because we get to play Hazmat. Into Moon Girl. Just doing the math, give me a moment. Classic Telebrain. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Let's go! Let's go, baby! I forgot about Magneto, but not really calculated.